Hello Disney family and welcome back to my channel. So many of you are new here, and that is because we are doing this huge loop giveaway, and I hope that you're enjoying it. I have loved reading all of your different bucket list items. I can literally sympathize with so many of you because so many of those things are on my own bucket list. And I figured, hey, I'm getting to know you. I would love to share a little bit about me. I am going to share my Disney bucket list. Now there are some items on there you're gonna be like, Allison, why are those items not on there? And it's because I was able to check them off. So I'm going to share both the things that I've been able to check off and the things I'm looking forward to doing on my Disney bucket list. Now the first on my list is a Disney cruise. And as much as I want to sail on one, I'd also like to sail on all 4 ships. Now I do have a Disney cruise booked, and I will be doing that Disney cruise trip announcement soon, after probably my October trip. But I'm really looking forward to my first Disney cruise and checking that off of my bucket list. Next is to stay at every resort, and I have actually written down all of the resorts that I've stayed at. So I figured I'd share that with you, and then you guys know, I got more to do. So I've stayed at Music, Movies, Pop Century, Port Orleans Dixie Landings. It is now Riverside. You can decide whether or not you include that. Totally fine if you don't, but I kind of include it. Coronado Springs, Caribbean Beach, Boardwalk, Beach and Yacht, Swan and Dolphin. Actually, I've only stayed at the Swan. I haven't stayed at the Dolphin, but they kind of stick together. And I have stayed at both the Beach Club and the Yacht Club. Old Key West, Saratoga Springs, Grand Floridian, the Fort Wilderness campgrounds, both in the cabins and the campgrounds. And I'm staying for the first time at Wilderness Lodge in October. So that's where I've stayed. I still have a few more to check off, but I'm getting there. You guys, I'm getting there. And I really like staying at new resorts. What's really on my bucket list for right now is to stay at the other monorail resorts. So I really want to stay at Contemporary or Bay Lake Tower, and I'd love to stay at Polynesian. I have never done the Disney dining plan. I've never done the quick service plan. I've never done the deluxe plan. I've done no dining plans at Disney, and I would love to do the dining plan sometime just to see what it's like. I have obviously heard trusted reviews from people that I trust, and I would just love to see what it's like one time. I would like to become a citizen of Walt Disney World, and I've talked about this in my top secret video, which I will link above here, but I really want to become a citizen of Walt Disney World. I would love to be the Grand Marshal of a parade. I want to visit all the worldwide Disneys. So that's Tokyo Disney, Disney Sea, Disneyland Paris, Shanghai Disneyland, Hong Kong Disneyland. I want to try all of them that are across the world. Obviously, I've been to Disneyland, I've been to California Adventure, I've been to all 4 parks in Walt Disney World, and I really want to try the worldwide one. I want a vested person. Now, if you guys know who the plaid vested people are, they are VIP tours through the Walt Disney Company. Many times there are famous people who use them, but I want to be famous one day, and I want to have a vested person. I don't actually mean I want to be famous. I don't care about that. I just actually want to feel famous and have a vested person, and people can be like, wow, she's got a vested person. I want to eat at every restaurant on the property. I want to become a round-the-world pass holder to both the Disneyland parks and the Walt Disney World parks. I want to stay for a month at Walt Disney World. So as you guys know, I have 2 kids. I would love to take a solo trip sometime and not be on anybody else's timetable and get to pick any of my fast passes and ride roller coasters without baby swapping and just, you know, wake up early in the morning and stay till late at night. I want to do all of those things, which I have not been able to do in so long, and I just want to be able to do that again. I want to go to Festival of the Arts, and I think that is coming in the next year. I have not been to Festival of the Arts. I've obviously been to Food and Wine. I go all the time. I've also been to Flower and Garden Festival, which I love, but I really want to go to Festival of the Arts. I just love the festivals at Epcot, so that's one I want to try. I want to do the 4 parks 1 day challenge, and I also want to do the Cross the Coast challenge, where you do Walt Disney World in the morning and Disneyland at night, or Disneyland in the morning and Walt Disney World at night. Though because of the time change, I think the only one you can really feasibly do is Walt Disney World in the morning and Disneyland at night. I want to become the hero of Fantasyland. My little brother has actually been the hero of Fantasyland before. It's where you got to pick the sword out of the stone, and the sword comes out during your turn, and you basically become the hero of Fantasyland. I want to stay in the suite in Cinderella's castle. That's far-fetched, super hard, but I want to do it. Okay, now I'm going to share the things that I have done and checked off of my bucket list. And the first is Galactic Hero. I have been a Galactic Hero before, and that means that you have earned 999,999 points on Buzz Lightyear spin. I have done a Run Disney event. I have done a half marathon. I did the Princess half marathon, and then I've also done the Wine and Dine, and I did their 5K, and so I have done some Run Disney events, but the Princess half marathon was my big one where I did a half marathon. Next is I wanted to listen to the Kiss Goodnight, and I got to hear that on my last Disney trip in June. And I also wanted to be the final guest out of a park, and I was the final guest out of Magic Kingdom this last vacation. If you did not catch that, I will link that video above so that you can see the Kiss Goodnight and me being the last guest out of the park. Both the Halloween and Christmas party, I have gone to the Halloween party several times. I've gone for, I think, every year for the last 5 to 7 years, and I got to go to my first Christmas party this past December, and it was magical and lovely, and it was so wonderful being at Disney World during the holidays. Now this is an oldie but goodie, but to be on the American Idol stage, they no longer have this show anymore. It is now the Frozen sing-along, but they used to do an American Idol show every day at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and I got to perform on the stage and be a part of the American Idol show. It was very fun. And then finally, I think this is the one that everybody wants to do. I have been to 1901 and Club 33, and I've been in the jazz club, been in the dining room, I've drank drinks and eaten snacks, and I think I spent 10 hours there, and it was incredible. And I know a lot of people really want to do that one, and I hope that every single person who wants to gets to dine at Club 33. I hope you enjoyed this bucket list. It has been so wonderful getting to know all of you, and I really truly hope you stick around. I know a lot of you are here because of the giveaway, but really we have a lot of fun on this channel. This is an amazing community, and I am so grateful to be a part of it, and I'm grateful that you want to share it with me. And as always, I hope to make your trip just a little more magical. See you guys real soon. Bye. Bye.